Hi! Hey Super Friends, what up? Super Mario here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Much love and respect to each and every one of you and yours. I hope this live stream is finding you well and in good health. It's Wednesday, so that means we're going to rejuvenate my great series. It's not that great. Fallout 4 for Wednesday, Wandering Wasteland Wednesday. If you need some Wednesday wisdom, don't go head on into Deathclaws. That's my Wednesday wisdom. Now, there are a couple of problems that were just surfaced recently. So I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to try doing this at 30 frames a second rather than 60 frames a second to see if that corrects the problem. Also, you might notice on the top here that I didn't put the donation ticker because it was slowing down my frame rate significantly. And I'm just noticing now, because I'm using XSplit Broadcaster, that the computer usage is a little bit too much right now. But hopefully that'll change. So, yeah. We're going to get into a brand new game, but first I got to do a couple of things. I have to, first of all, make sure that all my social media stuff is all taken care of, because I'm using Restream to stream on both Twitch and on YouTube. So I hope you guys are having no problems, no issues, near as I can tell. You shouldn't be. Also, my Chromebook is incredibly slow, even more so than usual today. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But, wow, it's not even showing me live. That's how slow this thing is. It's taking forever. There we go. Okay, so let me just go ahead and share this. I'm going to give you guys some shout-outs in a moment. Just bear with me, those of you watching in chat live right now on both YouTube and Twitch. I'll be with you in a moment. So, I came up with a reasonable backstory for all of this. I'm going to basically tell it to you as we go through the gameplay. Not going to spoil anything right away. But I'm going to be going with a male. I'm going to be going with probably an African-American male. Just to switch things up, you know. Switch it up a little bit. Sad Grim, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you there, Sad Grim. Mind Maniac, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Travis Miller, how are you doing? My goodness, I haven't talked to you in a moment, Travis. Okay. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the opening scene up for you guys. We're going to be doing this with mods, so if you guys need to know which mods I'm using, I can dictate them to you. In fact, actually, before we even begin the game, let me just show you the mods that I have here. I'm also going to be using all the DLC. Let me just show you the mods that I'm using. Actually, it's probably best if I show you the load order. There we go. So obviously I've got the unofficial Fallout patch. I've got the realistic death physics. WH-77 modular LSW. Ugh. I just basically lost my voice there. Youth of the Commonwealth, I think, is a nice immersive. Most of the mods that I'm using are immersive mods. Nothing really too spectacular. I'm going to be doing some freaky mods on Friday, so you guys want to stay tuned for that. Macho Man, Deathclaws, that sort of thing. Of course, I got modern firearms. My apologies. Immersive Mouth and Teeth, which I had used on the PC version. MK14, definitely need that because I'm going to be playing this on survival. Modular Simonov, which is a Russian anti-tank gun. I got lots more hairstyles for the men. I'm going to be going with a male, so I thought I would use that. Alien Assault Rifle. Enhanced blood textures, which is awesome. I like that feature. Spring in the Commonwealth, because it's spring right now in real life, I'm going to be using these mods as the seasons progress, because I'm going to be playing this for a while, I'd say. Optimized vanilla textures, and I think, yes, vivid Fallout, rocks, and all that stuff. Also I have realistic ragdoll physics, service rifle, M16, ponytail hairstyles for the women, in the event that I'm going to be using a woman, which I'll probably do as an alternative. And then holstered weapons. So that's the mods that I'm using right now on the Xbox One. Woo! That's a lot of stuff to say. And where is Cool Cat? I don't know, Travis. I made the automatron that can shoot a mythic Deathclaw. Wow, that's crazy. Did you do that on PC, Super Cow? I'm just wondering because I'm going to be using some freaky mods on Friday. So, like I said, the Macho Man Deathclaws, as a matter of fact, going to be using that because Midnight wanted me to use that. So, yeah. You want some, you want me to do some troubleshooting for you? Yeah, sure, Travis. No problem, man. Well, too bad. I'm going anyway. Tried deleting a couple of files from there, closing a couple of tabs and telling your folks to get the hell off their Wi-Fi. Oh, you're on PS4? Really? You can do that on PS4, Super Cow? I was aware that the mods on the PS4 were kind of iffy, you know what I mean? I'm playing this on Xbox One, so I probably, you know, I probably shouldn't be, but I got all the DLC for it when it was on sale, so it was actually a very good bargain. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's go ahead and click new. Oh, whoops. Gotta make sure that I do this on survival. That's kind of the goal here. I haven't beaten this game on survival, so... You didn't need mods for it? Really? I've never even heard of that. How do you get a gun to shoot mythic Deathclaws? Oh, an automatron that does that. Okay, okay. 100% mob free. I've never even heard of that. You're gonna have to show me how to do that. I want to be able to launch Deathclaws. El Fuzzy Nuts, thank you so much for the host, man. You are a gentleman and a scholar, sir, and I appreciate you. Alright, let me just, I don't want to ignore Twitch, so bear with me. Okay, I got both chats working here. Cool. So let's go ahead and change this to survival difficulty. Bam-a-lam. That's what I'm talking about. Save that. Yes, sir. Now, I already have another game with a character named Wigglesworth. It's just something I'm doing to kind of make sure that the mods are working properly. So, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do new game. Yes, I know achievements are disabled. I'm probably going to do another playthrough offline so I can get the achievements. Anyways, we're going to get to the introduction here. So, I'm just going to shh and watch. Okay, bear with me 1 second here, folks. Watch if it doesn't even work. I'll laugh. I'll cry, but I'll laugh. Maybe it crashed my game. I don't know. Nope, it's loading, so I don't think it crashed. It would crash the desktop, if anything. Here we go.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Oh yeah. So, here we are in the bathroom.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Alright, so as I said, I'm going to be going as a male this time, but I am going to alter these two a little bit, just to make it more to my liking. Yes, you could use this to look around. He has a nice scar on his face, you notice that? Scarface. Okay, just bear with me 1 second here, folks. Still trying to micromanage the stuff here on my Chromebook. My Chromebook is very good for certain things, but for other things, it's just terrible. And it takes a lifetime to load a page. Here we go. Let me just, I'll just pop the links over on, Hey, Cats and Fetus, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you there. Hey, Crypticus Gaming, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you as well. Lone Dovahkiin, how are you doing? My goodness, it's been a while since I've talked to you guys. Let me fix it. I made Automatron that can kill a Mythic Deathclaw. Oh, I thought you said it could launch a Mythic Deathclaw. I was like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I must have misread that. My mistake. I'm a silly, stupid, ugly poop face. All right, let me just bring over the woman first.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
I'm going to alter her a little bit. So, as I said, I'm going to be going as an African-American gentleman. So, let's see what kind of randomness we can come up with here. She's pretty cute. Let's see, she's Asian. Ooh. I believe we're going to go with... She looks like Halle Berry. I like that. Let's change.
Let me just slide in here.
Kind of has that Halle Berry-ish look to her, you know? I don't mind that. Okay. Sure, let's just get some extras going. Markings, blemishes, damage. Remove all. Okay. Let's have a look at the face. Okay. Jaw, middle. Facial hair. Let's check the facial hair. I gotta go with the only thing I know, which is the survivalist. Or doomsday prepped, rather. I like that. I might actually go survivalist with a smaller beard. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do smaller beard.
Mustache, huh?
Yes. Let's see. Umber. I feel like Bob Ross here. Skin tone. We'll go deep brown.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright. Chin color. Oh, it just keeps doing that. Okay, that's fine. Sculpt. I like the baldness, but I think I might do something different with the hair. Is it really doing this? Well, never mind Facebook then. Never mind that nonsense. I can't believe it's doing that. Is it even going to load? Like, is it going to poop the bed? It's probably going to poop the bed. Yeah, the prefab does look like Kanye a little bit. Kanye! You got to use auto-tune when you say Kanye now. Kanye! It was clearly used to make the guy the protagonist. I don't think that's entirely fair, but yes, I can see what you mean. Shanana Royal, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you there. Always a pleasure. Hope you're doing well. Okay, bear with me. Sorry about all this. We're going to get to it, though. We're going to be here for a little while. We find us funny. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I really do deeply appreciate it. You are awesome. Okay, let me just load up everything. And for those of you watching on Twitch, I'm not going to ignore you anymore. I swear. Okay. I was thinking of going for a Kanye sort of build as well. I also want to make sure that this is streaming well. So if you guys happen to notice like skippage in the frame rate, please let me know. Bethesda E3 hype. That's what I'm talking about. I can't wait for E3 this year. I want to see what the announcements are. I just read an announcement that Far Cry 5 is going to be an Old West theme, very much like Red Dead Redemption. So that has me kind of scratching my chin hair. Like, that might be interesting. I love the Far Cry series. Like I said, I'm not very good at shooters, but Fallout and Far Cry, they seem to be very well done. You know, there's a lot of time and care taken into the storyline. So I love the storylines for both those franchises. Okay, let's go ahead and check a different style of hair. Tough enough? Comb over, creeper. Trailer smash. What do we got? Slick and lazy. Math teacher. Dishonorable discharge. High top fade. I don't mind that. Heavyweight. Hell yeah, I like that. That looks nice. Cool. We'll accept
I
that.
like it. Makes you look younger.
Can I pick the color of hair? Ah, jet black. Let's see, warm black, jet black, graying, steel gray, gray. Bleached. Ha! That would be interesting. Silver. I like the silver, too. But, you know me. And if you don't, you're about to find out.
This new haircut's really working for me.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and select him. Now he looks like Stefan from Death Grips, but no one knows who he is. I don't know who he is either. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. I got Halle Berry as my wife, and I'm the main protagonist. Got a nice, healthy African-American gentleman here. I got to think of a name. Okay, I got one. Let's confirm the character. Very good. So, nice, nice. Everything's looking good so far. Don't seem to see any performance drops. It's in here.
Instamash, Fancy Lad Snack Cakes, Blamco Mac and Cheese. Expires in... never.
Alright.
Ah, good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degree Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection.
Thank you, Codsworth.
And today's newspaper just delivered.
Beautiful. Let's take a sip of the old coffee.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
Nice.
Now who left those here?
He doesn't smoke. Hi, Hallie. I'm gonna call her Hallie. Great singer, I'm telling you.
Oh, sounds like someone made a stinky. I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
He is?
Sugar bombs. 100% daily value of sugar. Never gonna find that dog.
See? That's strange. So I'm assuming the, yeah, here he comes. Salesman, right? Do we have here now? Anything else? There we go.
Can you get that? It's probably that salesman. He comes for you every day.
Cool.
Good morning.
Morning.
Tech calling.
Now, I was debating whether or not to be sarcastic with this one, but I decided not to. I'm going to probably go with the straight and narrow this time. So, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Well, I'm glad you're here then.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance
Okay.
in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Okay. Let's do it up.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to go with. And yes, Billie Holiday is very good. The lovely Billie Holiday. Oh my goodness, when I first heard about her in the early 90s, late 80s, I fell in love with her music. My goodness. Okay, so I decided something that I'm going to do is kind of emulate sort of what Todd Howard had done at E3 back in 2015 when he demoed this for about 30 minutes. I'm going to crank charisma up, intelligence, agility, put some on luck, endurance, all this. Now, charisma obviously being the highest priority, intelligence being the second. So there we go, and then we're going to go with something like that. Okay? Lady Day. That's right. Fat Freddy, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you. Always a pleasure to see you, Fat Freddy. Now, I've decided to go with a totally different thing in Fallout. Decided the backstory of my character. It's pretty straightforward. It's nothing really in-depth like I did before. So, I was debating calling my character something interesting. So, here's what I decided on. Don't read too much into this, but it's I find it's a very good name. There. Death. Death it is. Hey, All That Beast Gamer, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you there, All That Beast Gamer. Always a pleasure. I'm a normie and discovered Billie Holiday through Fallout. Yes, yeah, I know a lot of people who did that. But I don't listen to her in Fallout when I'm... Yeah, she has an amazing voice. Absolutely. Have I ever played football? Like footy? No, I haven't. Well, actually, I have a little bit, but like at school, in high school and stuff like that, when I was forced to. But I never really played other than with my little cousin, who we're going to be babysitting tonight. So I was planning another stream tonight for basketball, but sadly, because of time constraints and the like, you know, like I said, I have to babysit the little guy. And he makes a lot of noise and he gets restless and stuff. So we're probably going to end up playing some video games anyway. It's Steven from Death Grips. Nice. But no, I decided to go with death because I like the word death. It's just one syllable. Death! To the point. And this guy's going to be a doom bringer. That's basically what he's going to be. So let's go ahead and accept this. I'm pretty confident in that it's going to be a high intelligence, high charisma build. So I can talk my way out of any situation. So basically the backstory of my character is as follows. I was in the military, pre-war, and got discharged because of an injury to my leg. The injury has since healed up, and I was going to re-enlist, but my wife decided against it and kind of forced into retirement. So that's basically what it is. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mr. Death, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
Well, I might as well go see what the fuss is all about. Yeah, English football is very nice. I like that. Hey, there we go.
Wonder what Sean will grow up to be.
Just like me. Hi there.
How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that. Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Don't know why you closed the door. Let's see what all the fuss is over here.
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations. We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Let's go. As you can see, it's springtime here.
It's okay.
She's pretty springy. And she has nice assets. All right.
I am
Not on the list. You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay. I'm reporting this.
If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
Sir.
We need to get in.
We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, ma'am.
You two,
And
follow
God
me.
help us
Come
all.
on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside
We're
the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving.
Vertibird. Early technology. I love this part.
Step on the platform in the center.
Let's do it. Where are you guys at? There you are.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Send it down, send it down.
Hold on!
Yeah, it would be something along those lines. Wowzers, Bowser's trousers, I'm telling you. Ditch her. Lone Dovahkiin. Don't be so cold-hearted. I like it. Death Grips, Wikia. Okay. Stephen Burnett. See, I've never heard of that.
We did it.
All right.
We made it. We're okay.
Nora. Oh, I didn't realize that they gave her a name.
Step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
All right.
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later.
No, don't get caught up thinking
Just
about
this
that.
way, please.
You're safe now.
Hi there.
Nail. This one's good.
Step over to the table, take a suit. This way, please.
Hello.
Just step over to the table.
You'll need your suits before we can take
thanks.
you further.
What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
Perfect. All right, let's go.
This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. It's
I love reading about the vaults.
our home. Everything we have.
Sir?
My mother and father down in D.C.
How,
Oh God, honey.
how
What if they
long
didn't
do you
make
think
it?
we'll be down here?
I know this is a different.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Checking everyone off the list
Designed
as
to
they
be
come in.
fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
All right, Doc, tell us what to do now.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
It'll be okay. Daddy's right here. See? Honey, could you help me?
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
Well, time to suit up.
There he is. See? Daddy's not going far.
All set?
She does look like Halle
Step
Berry.
inside and put on your vault suit.
So I don't think Nora's the proper name. I think Halle would have been a better name.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Sure.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure.
And here we go.
Occupant vitals normal.
Here comes the refrigeration.
Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Fallout Shelter? Yes. Definitely going to be playing Fallout Shelter at some point or another. So Fallout Shelter is available on Steam, but is it free? That's what I'm wondering. Because I got it on my phone for free. Here we go. I'm sure we've all seen this intro, but I love this intro. It's really awesome.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
I'm okay.
Almost.
Wouldn't he be more concerned that I just saw him shoot my wife? Just a thought. Fallout Shelter is free on Steam? Awesome. Thank you for the clarification, Travis and Londovakine. I'll probably get that on Friday then. We'll probably do up some Fallout Shelter. I love that game. That was awesome. But it killed my phone. Absolutely killed my phone. Open, damn you. Collapse.
Must vacate immediately.
Alright, let's open.
Come on! There has to be a release! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
Very good voice acting in this game.
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back. I promise.
You can see where she got shot, too. Oh, well. At least she was well preserved. We can give her a proper funeral. Alright. Now then. Let me see. Looking good so far. There's another cryo station here. Right. Give me this. This. What's this? Oh, backpack. Okay, yes. I do have the backpacks installed. Give me that jumpsuit. Perfect. Looking good. Yeah. You'd think you'd need to pee, too. But, whatever. I don't think they like defecation. Ooh. Hi there, handsome. Nasty. Huh. Should be a baton right here. I guess not. Oh, hello there. Shotgun gauge shells. Give me that. Thank you. We got a stim pack over here. We got some 22s. What's this one again? More backpacks. Yep. I'm going to grab everything I can. Because since I'm playing on survival, here's another thing I can advise you guys if you haven't played on survival before. Everything counts. You have to make sure that everything you can bring back to your settlements. And I'm going to focus more on settlements anyway. Probably going to be aligning myself with the Minutemen or the Railroad, one of the two. Haven't really decided it's exactly who. My question is, why does only you and Dead Spouse have 3 pods openable? That's a very good question. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the... Maybe they had an override specifically designed for it. Because, I mean, you have to remember... There's a better clipboard in here. Yeah, you have to remember that, you know, the people who are running the show in terms of the underground area, what are they called again? The Institute? They're super intelligent, so they would probably have an override mechanism for just those 3 specific pods. Let's have a look at the security stuff. Yeah, okay. I already read those. Thought there might be something extra interesting in there. Can I crouch? Good. So, I believe that the... Okay, the baton's actually probably over here. Maybe. If not... Yeah, there's a roach right over there. Hi. Oh my goodness. I have nothing to combat this guy with. This is gonna suck. Well, thankfully I'm...
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Yeah, so... I don't really have... That's right. I don't have that many weapons. It's on survival. That's why. That's why. Let's see. It just works, Todd Howard. Yeah. Because the rest failed probably by the hands of the Institute wanting to kill the rest of the dwellers. That's true. That's true, too. So if you side with the Railroad, you have no fast traveling? That's awesome. I don't mind that. Nice. Now we're talking. Now we're starting to get some of the extra guns that I downloaded as mods because I needed them. No, I'm not going to fill any bottles. I am going to grab everything I can. Anything in here? Nothing. Grab this, all the bottles, all the cans. They all have purpose. They can be repurposed for whatever you'd like. So let's go in here and track down some other stuff that I might need. Yeah, I don't have the light yet. And as you can see, there's just stools. There's no... Nice. Give me more of that. Perfect. So I'm going to have to face these guys with my fists. Hi. Did he die? How is this guy not dead? Ha! Too funny. Alright, so I just got to watch out for the other giant rad roaches that are around. Butch from Fallout 3. I'm going to get into Fallout 3 eventually. That's going to be another one that I play. Probably on PC, because I know how to mod that one like the back of my hand. The heck is that? Because the Institute, you can fast travel there, so when you travel, you need the Brotherhood gives you the... Yeah, the signal grenades, right. Feed him to the rad roaches. Yar. Left trigger to block. Yeah, that's going to work. Get this guy. Ugh. Look at the size of this one. Those are nasty, nasty roaches, man. Gas mask? That's part of the DLC.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
They up and died. Okay. Hurry up. Grab that. Literally, you need, like, everything you can get a hold of. So what I like to do, I like to circle the perimeter. Sort of like the radio signals. And when I circle the perimeter, I get any consumables there. So you're looking at something like, you know, pylons or tires or what have you. I drag them back to my settlements, and then I turn them into good things. See how much damage that took? Keep in mind, I'm playing this on survivals. This is no joke. All right, I'll tell you another thing. I'm probably going to fill these bottles. I'm going to fill as many of these with pure water as possible, because pure water's a necessity on survival. I have a lot of bottles. So that's enough, I think. Oh, you gotta go now? Oh, thank you so much for stopping in, Travis, and saying hello. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, and in the meantime, you take care and you have a good one, okay? The only place you can fast travel to survival is the Institute, that's right. And from there you can travel anywhere. It's a cheap way to play survival and fast travel. That's right. That's true. I like the fact that you don't fast travel. It reminds me of the old Bethesda games. Morrowind and that sort of thing. Hello. Another gas mask. Some glasses. Beautiful. Now then.
Is this all that's left?
Yes. Very good. Did I just hit into him? Yeah, okay. So now, 9mm. Hello there.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Oh yeah. Once we get dog meat. That's all she wrote. Anything in here? Nothing? Nothing in here. Hello. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Now we're cooking with gasoline. I like gasoline. Not really. Bobby pins, baby. I like the details added with this mod for the Xbox One. So much better looking. So, I'm wondering, can I even attempt this?
Won't be able to pick this.
Yeah. Oh, I did forget something, so... nah, I'll get that later. No big deal. I was gonna go grab the holotape out of the other computer in the common room. Jake Harding, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you there. Always a pleasure to meet new people. The dog meat glitch to get the cryolator was patched. No, I think I've played it, and... Or is it... Oh, wait, was it patched on the Xbox? See, I don't know. Hey, Rio Killa, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you there, Rio Killa. Always a pleasure, my friend. That's kind of bad. Not exactly, because the cryolator is just kind of like, I got it sort of thing. I don't really use the cryolator too much. Besides, I have enough guns that I've downloaded that I don't need it. So, let's open the evacuation tunnel. I already read all of these details. I really strongly recommend you guys read it, if you haven't already. I love reading, so I love the lore about this. Cool. No, it doesn't even... I don't even have blow darts, I have nothing. Yeah, I can't punch the rad roach from here. Well, the size of that one on the wall, though, that's nasty. Well, let's get punching. Ugh. Damn. You can barely make it out of here alive in survival. Hi there. Give me that meat. I'm gonna cook that meat up and we're gonna have a nice feast. I will feast on your entrails. You at midnight are watching? Nice. You're doing good? That's awesome, Rio Killer. I'm doing well. A little bit busy today, but I'm doing well. As far as I know, it was patched on all platforms. No, because I was able to do it the last time. I think so. Do you guys remember that when I did the, on the early one? You know, the one that I just did prior to this one with the girl, Aurora from Alpha Flight on the PC? You have some great mods for Xbox One, like gun mods. I love the gun mods for this All That Beast Gamer. There's some of them that are exclusive to Xbox, so that's another reason why I wanted to get this version. Very good. So, we're going to open this up, and then we're going to backtrack a little bit to get some tools. Hi. Got you, sucker. Got you.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
Nope. Where's that other rad roach? He pops up out of nowhere. 10mm autos. Good. Anything else? Jumpsuit. There you are, you sucker. Come here. Punch your daylights out. Quill. Got him good. Okay. So let's grab the Pip-Boy. We're going to circle around, and I'll probably grab that holotape. So we'll see. Oh yeah, some of the guns are too OP. I agree with you there, Rio Killer. But since I'm playing this on survival, I need every advantage I can get. Every advantage is needed. Cool. So obviously we're going to have to take the Pip-Boy and we're going to upload the Matrix into the vault. There we go. Closed quarters battle rifle. That's what I like to see. So I got a new jumpsuit. Got a backpack. Give me that gas mask. Perfect. Can I put the eyeglasses on? Nice. Looking good. I got a lot of pure water, some stim packs, rad roach meat. We're gonna be sitting pretty, I think. Let's plug this into the mainframe. What do I think of Trump? Great con artist. Awesome con artist. He really is. I give him props for that.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
This is nice. I like this little sequence here. You could hear like the rusting of it. Yeah, here it comes. Yeah, just pops out. Nice. Sweet. All right, we're gonna go there in just a nanosecond. I'm just gonna backtrack a little bit. And go grab all these tools because, like I said, you really need everything you can get a hold of. Pylons, rubber, it doesn't matter what it is. You need every advantage. Alright. What does it look like? Nice! That's pretty cool. The backpacks are obviously an add-on for the DLC, or not the DLC, but for the mods that I'm using. So this is going to be different. Oh, you fixed your PC. Nice! You bent some pins on your CPU. That was what was wrong. Oh, wow. I'm glad you were able to resolve that problem, Rio Killer. That's awesome. But I've never heard of anything like that. Never come across a problem like that, but I'm very happy you got it fixed, man. So, like, you see these pylons? I don't think I can actually take them out of the vault with me. But when you're around the areas, definitely take them with you. Let me just go back over to the common room. Basically going to recycle everything. That is a sweet gun. Oh my goodness. That is a sweet looking rifle right there. I'm telling you. Alright, let's just take this recreation terminal. We're going to use that. We're going to take that tape, eject it. Red Menace, perfect. Now, as I said before, I am going to be doing a second playthrough with no mods, just so I can get the achievements for this game. So I'll try to catch up and try to play ahead a little bit so that I may see what's coming up and try to plan my route. It's actually a pretty smart idea to plan your route in this game, especially when you're playing on survival, because day-night cycles, hunger, sleep deprivation, all of these things are a factor. Let's head out of the vault. Perfect. So, as I have high charisma, I will be able to talk my way out of any situation. Fingers crossed. And as I have high charisma, that means I will be able to get local leader much quicker. And that means more caps will be coming in. More settlements are going to be prosperous. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be a rich man. I'll tell you that much. Perfect. Let's head on up. Finished. Exit the vault. Going up.
Enjoy your return to the surface. And thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
CPUs are so nerve-wracking to put in. I, Tiberius, love your name, by the way. Hi, I don't think I've met you before, or have I? Have you changed your name? Possibly. If not, hi, my name is Mario, obviously playing a little bit of Fallout 4. But I agree with you, I built my own PC with two other gentlemen, and it was a nerve-wracking experience, like you said, to put that CPU in there. Bent almost every pin on my CPU, took a month to fix. Oh wow, Lone Dovahkiin, that's crazy. I've never had that problem occur. Balloon Rat, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, so happy to see you there, man. Hope everything is well with you. Obviously, I'm playing a little bit of Fallout. Everybody go ahead and say hello to Balloon Rat. He actually is going to be joining me for a stream at some point this week, and we're going to be playing Resident Evil 7 demo together. It's going to be a lot of fun. I assure you. It's going to be so much fun. Cool. Love this gun. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Very authentic looking, too. Love how the scopes, you could look into them and everything. That is pretty sweet. So, as I said, it's like moving the pylons over to the settlement. That's what I'm going to be doing. We're going to be working on this first settlement, and then we'll head over to Concord. So, hopefully we'll be able to beat the Concord area before we do anything. Yeah, everything looks a lot better. See the ground? It looks more realistic. So yeah. Yeah, Resident Evil is great. We should find a game to play together. It would be best if it was on Xbox. Yeah, sure, Real Killer. Yeah, I have you added onto my Xbox list, so yeah, we can definitely do that. Grab these bottles. Molotov cocktail and a... Yep, definitely need these. Antibiotics, definitely need those. Take that folder, the wrench, everything that's not nailed down is coming with me. Even if it is nailed down, it's just a challenge. Just an extra added challenge. So I'm going to circle the perimeter one time, maybe twice. Grab this desk fan. Cram, as opposed to ham. All of these, plus a bottle cap. Nice. What do we have here? Some 10 millimeters. Toothbrush. Good stuff. Now, I don't have too much daylight left. I'll tell you something. I want to see what this gun can do. Ha ha ha! Sweet. Yeah, it didn't last long. I wish you could actually get the feathers or meat from these crows when you shoot them. That would be something a little bit different. So let me see. Anything else around here? No, just these. See, I can grab all of these and take them over to the settlement and use them for steel or what have you. So yeah. These folks are dead. I like how they got eviscerated. You assume that they got burned to death during the bomb fallings. What video card do I have on my PC? I'm actually not playing this on PCI, Tiberius. I'm playing this on Xbox One right now. But on my PC, my video card is NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980. That's what I saved so long. I saved for like 2 or 3 years to get that when I was working. Right now, I'm not working, so I'm just doing odd jobs here and there to try to make ends meet. Troubled times, you know. Plus, I have depression and anxiety. I really don't like bringing that up, but I do. And it's hard for me to even get out of the house sometimes, so I thought maybe YouTube would be a way to get out of that cycle of depression. And it's working. Slowly and surely, it's working. There we go. If there's a game you'd like, just message me on Twitter. Yeah, definitely, Rio Killer. What multiplayer games do you have right now? Just if you don't mind my asking. After this stream, do you want to stream then? I can't, sadly, Balloon Rat. I got to go babysit my little cousin right after this, which is why I can only do one stream. And that means that I have roughly about an hour left, so I want to try to get to Concord before I do anything. Am I an introvert? I don't know. I don't know, Tiberius. I've never really had that conversation, or I never really analyzed that. I don't know if I'm introverted, because I am pretty outgoing when I'm surrounded by people, but at the same time, it takes a lot of my energy. So, maybe introvert with some extroverted semblance, I guess is the best way to describe it. But yeah, don't worry, Balloon Rat. I got you, bro. I'm not going to stream without you, because I need somebody to hold my hand. I'm going to get scared. I really am. So, yeah. Am I planning on getting a Nintendo Switch? Sadly, I can't, Lone Dovahkiin. I actually spent money last night purchasing NBA 2K18. The pre-order's $200 Canadian, so I'm broke, like a joke. I have $20 left in my account, and that can't even buy a dime bag. I'm joking, by the way. So, yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate that 2K raised the price so drastically. It went from 130 to 200 Canadian, just like that. Hey, Dragon King, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'd love to get a Nintendo Switch, though, Lone Dovahkiin, simply for the Zelda game. I've seen it, and I've seen other people play it. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm tired from lack of sleep. Shoot. Like the water. Nice. I've added different water textures as well. So, I think we're going to have fun here. So here we are back in Sanctuary Hills. In the springtime, as you can see, there's a lot of foliage around. I didn't exactly make the trees look that way, but I found that the trees are fine the way they are anyway. Because the first thing that would populate in terms of regrowth would be the grass first. Hey, Christopher Kirkland, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you there. $200 for basketball, Lone Dovahkiin. I'm not joking. I'm pretty mad at that. I'm very mad at 2K for that. Sometimes 2K does it so right, and sometimes they do it so wrong. In this case, so wrong. You know, they should really take into account the current economic times that we're going through. Especially here in Nova Scotia. Okay. Codsworth.
Codsworth?
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
What happened?
Codsworth? What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geranium still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. Beck. Where is your better half, by the by?
She's dead. They killed her.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
He's been kidnapped.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Codsworth, are you okay?
Codsworth, you're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Let's do it.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
All right, Codsworth, let's go get some baddies. I got the firepower to do it.
Terrific! It's a fight then.
Let's do it. Nope. Get him, Codsworth. Oh yeah, bullet time. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Leveled up too. Oh.
Apparently decided we were too much trouble. Yeah, but a few flies. Wait, my sense chances of picking up movement in another house.
Okay.
Follow me.
Sure. Just bear with me, folks, in stream. Just gotta follow Codsworth here for a moment. And I am going to be making a... I see you. As in, I'm going to send you to the ICU. Got him. He exploded in an orgy of pus and blood. Yeah, I'm going to be making this into a Let's Play series, so that's why I'm trying to focus a little bit more on the gameplay. Bam-a-lam. Look at that gun. That's a great gun. Whoever the mod author was, excellent. Excellent attention to detail. Good job, Codsworth. Good job, man. Load flag land. There's got to be another one. What you got, brother?
Mr. Death, your family isn't here either.
Yes.
They're really gone, aren't they?
It's okay.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Thanks, Codsworth.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Thank you, Codsworth, for securing the home front. Perfect. This is a wickedly good gun. I'm really in love with it. Okay. Christopher Kirkland, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you. I didn't mean to ignore you. You play Xbox as well, Tiberius? Nice. You plan on getting the Xbox Scorpio? Or am I planning on getting the Xbox Scorpio? That's a very good question. I don't know what the price point is on that yet. And like I said, I just purchased NBA 2K. So, well, pre-ordered it rather. So, my financial situation's rather bleak right now. I'd like to see myself getting that or the Switch, maybe both. I'd like to see if I can do that, but I don't know when. Oh, Rio Killer, you gotta head out? Gotta make food and hang out with the girlfriend. Okay. You have a good one, Rio Killer, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. I just saw the list of games that you have. We'll see what we can come up with, okay? And we'll collab, you and I, okay? In the meantime, you take care and have a good one. Stay awesome. What's that? I'm not just a trash PC. That's right, Lone Dovahkiin, you're not. Spin Me Right Around by Dope is a killer. Yeah. For Honor, yeah. I've heard about For Honor. They've added things like samurais and things of that nature. So I'm kind of debating For Honor as well. This looks like a very ambitious title. I mean, it's old-timey, and I like that. Let me see the trifold American flag. Maybe I can use that for parts and recreation. Hey, nice, a screwdriver in the mail. I don't know who would order a screwdriver, but sure. Nothing in that mailbox. Now, I don't want this to turn into a building simulator just yet, but we're going to clear out some of the clutter here, okay? You only have a potato PC, yeah. I wish I could... Man, Dragon King, if I had the money to do it, I would buy you a new PC, and then I'd fly out there to help you with it. To build it, okay? I would do that. I'm not joking. I can stream whenever, but I would rather do it this week. Hey, not a problem, Balloon Rat. Yeah, not a problem, man. Even if it's on the weekend, like, I have some friends coming over, Balloon Rat, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to go out of my way to make sure that you're free, and that we can stream that together. I don't care if it's 1 in the morning, okay? We're going to do it. What's that? When you play Fallout, I rank you up there with Alt Chest Breach. Nice, thank you. Tycoonatron, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you there, Tycoonatron. You're just in time, because I'm about to do one of your favorite things, which is rebuild Sanctuary. It's basically a post-apocalyptic building simulator. Huh? Huh? I swear I didn't steal that idea from you. Hope everything is well with you, Tycoonatron. You're always fun to talk to. Soopa Troopas, I like that. Neo Beowulf, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you there, man. I'll be streaming for roughly about an hour. Another hour or so. Now, for those of you who are unaware, you see this tree? Just go up here. Oops. Don't fall off like I just did. Yes! No! My depth perception is something something. There we go. Just go to the roof and you got a duffel bag right up here. See that? Plus you got a carbine because I got these killer weapons now. These are very good weapons. So then, what I'll be doing is taking all this junk, putting it into... Oh wow, you can actually activate the televisions and stuff? Nice. I'll obviously put better televisions up here. But I'm going to try to recreate what the homes must have looked like before the war. Nice. Flip lighter, yep. There's a stash of caps. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Also, this is where the washroom used to be. Now, as I said, I'm not going to waste all your time. Anyone else in here into lifting? I can't lift. I could barely qualify as a pipsqueak, so. That's right. That's right. You just got home from work, just chilling in the stream before you need to do some hardcore editing? Not a problem, Dragon King. I understand, man. Super Mario Secret Hints. Hey, that's a new series. I could probably do that. You saw 3 Trump games. 2 you can tell were made by liberals and 3rd. Yeah. Nautilus stopping by the urinal counts. Dale Beowulf, fan, you're too funny, man. You guys are awesome. I love you all. You know what? One day, if I make it, I swear to you, as sure as I'm here right now, and I'm not a simulation, I swear, I would love to do a meet and greet. I really would. I don't care where you live. I would purposefully go to your house. Like, I would fly to your state if you live in the United States, or I'd fly to the UK, and I would go find you, and we could hang out. You know what I mean? That would be an awesome goal. That would be so cool, and we could film it and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Cool. So let's start... Oh, yes. I gotta go over to the workbench before I'm able to do any of this. Cool. So I'm gonna do it. Perfect. Now, I'm not going to clear out all the clutter. I'm going to wait until I'm offline to do that. Just Jeremy, how have you been? I have not talked to you in a long time. Hope everything is well with you, Jeremy. I haven't talked to you in a while. I would attempt to come meet and greet, but then I remember I have no money. That's why, like I say, Dragon King, if I were to make it, if I were to become like a YouTube millionaire, it's not going to happen, but in the event that I do become successful doing this, I'll go out and meet you guys, I swear. Cool. You can now use the workshop. Woo! Okay, so all the junk goes in there. We're just going to take all of the stuff that we have. Ah, yes, there's nothing in here, so. That's gone, that's gone. Welcoming mat, okay. All this junk's gone. And this is the old homestead across the street. Hey, a basketball! Or is that a kickball? Ah, it's just a kickball. I don't care. Now, in memory of what I did on the PC, I'm going to try to build something similar on the Xbox One here. But I'm not going to waste your time just doing that. I'm going to go to Concord almost immediately. And we're going to do what we can. Make Mario a billionaire. Doing good. Awesome, Just Jeremy. I'm happy to hear that. I'm doing well. I've been very occupied, but I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Can you tell I'm Canadian? Thank you, and please, and sorries. I think I say sorry more than any other YouTuber. Sorry about that. Hey, I was raised right. I was raised strict. Yeah. No. We were in a traditional household, so I was raised tough. You know what I mean? So that's why I was always kind of fascinated with language and things of that nature. Being polite. There's a part of me that wants to keep this fence up, but there's a part of me that says no. So I think I'll just take this fence down And we'll worry about defense later once I start to populate the area. Because I need all the wood I can get. I'm not going to use too many mods. I am only going to use mods that are mostly immersive. So, yeah. Let's build a wall. That's right, Dovahkiin. All that Beast Gamer, I appreciate you too, man. Yeah, people in the UK say sorry for you bumping into them. Yes, yeah. Tonight or tomorrow? Not 100% sure on that, Balloon Rat. I'll have to get back to you because I don't know when my friend is coming to visit. If he comes to visit on Friday, I may have to do it tomorrow. If he comes to visit on Saturday, would Friday work for you? Because I thought it would make sense in terms of like creativity. You know, Friday Night Frights or something like that. Because we'll be playing a scary game, so it'll be a frightmare sort of thing. Not quite a nightmare, not quite a frightening experience. I'm sure there's going to be tons of jump scares. But I'm going to try to promote it as quickly as I can, too. And obviously I'll promote your stuff and your YouTube channel. Because you do fantastic work, too. Ah, this has got to go. Picket fences. No, that one doesn't work. That one's floating. So, obviously I have a lot of work to do here. Plus I have to eat and whatnot. Take that out of the way. All the cars, they can be used for steel. Just going to take down the houses that are dilapidated and turn them into something constructive. Oh, you do Friday Night Frights too, Nail Beowulf? Okay, well I don't want to steal your idea. Like Spike. That's right, Tycootodron. That works for you, Balloon Rat? Okay. I'll keep you posted, and I'll try to keep you posted 24 hours in advance. That way we can work on some stuff. And that's the beautiful part about the PlayStation, is that I can talk to you and still stream at the same time. And there will be no loss in quality whatsoever. So I'm very happy and fortunate that that's the case. So, okay, this is going to be part of a garden. Obviously, we're going to... Well. Scrap it all. When it brew, store it. Can you get, like, really, really drunk in this game? I know you can in Skyrim. You can pass out and stuff. But I never really got drunk in this game. There we go. We got some melons here. And then you just basically replant them. And it turns into a whole new thing. So yeah, I'm going to keep this here. That's going to be... Yep. There we go. So this is... Okay, this is my armor workbench. Let's just get rid of the cinder blocks back there. Get rid of the adjustable wrench. I'm not going to build anything, as I said. I'll take care of that on my own time, because I don't want to bore you guys with that. This thing's gone. This is gone. Contents transferred to the workbench. Good. Give me that duct tape. Take that battery out of there. Oil can. This can stay there. Workbench can stay there. And we have a tire. Okay. No. Where's the other house? Okay. We'll take care as much as we can, and then we'll move along. I hear Alien Isolation is a good scary game to play. Not sure where I heard that from, though. Okay, not a problem. It's something to look into. Thank you very much, Tycoototron. I appreciate that. Gonna get wasted in Fallout. Yeah, that's true. What game are you guys going to play, Just Jeremy asks? We're going to be playing Resident Evil 7, the demo. I can't afford to purchase the game because I was anticipating getting the pre-order for NBA 2K18, rather. But man, I don't know if you heard, Just Jeremy, but it's $200 Canadian for that pre-order. I bought it like a stupid because I love basketball. You know how love makes you do stupid things sometimes. So yeah. Yeah, I ended up purchasing that, and now my funds are completely allocated for the next few months. Unless I can get some... I'm going to get a Patreon going very soon. So if I can get donations, I'll show you guys how you can help me. By very minimalistic in a very minimalistic way. How you guys can support the stream without even donating. I'll get into that a little bit later on this month. Also, another thing, this evening I'm going to try my hardest to get the remaining NBA 2K interactive answers for 2K TV out, because they're due, they're overdue. So I'm going to try to get those done as quickly as possible. Are we doing that tonight? No, Jeremy, we're not doing that tonight for sure. I have to babysit in about an hour, so we're probably either going to do it... We're doing it sometime this week. It'll either be tomorrow or Friday. Whatever Balloon Rat's schedule permits, because I'm going to work around his schedule. He's going to guide me through it, because, frankly, I'm going to get scared, and I need somebody to hold my hand. Virtually hold my hand. Nothing, yeah, don't look too much into that. My cousin actually was here, and he bought Resident Evil 7, and he said, man, you've got to play it. He's been on me for months about this game. And, yeah, he said, you got to play it, man. If you call yourself a gamer, you need to play this game. So I caved in. I got the demo. There we go, we'll just take a few... What the... No. Where? Oh. Take that. Damn, man. What the... Come on, man. Where do these roaches come from? I like the fact that there's, the grass is very tall, so you can't really see where the enemies are coming from. It adds realism to the game. I don't know where that other cockroach, radroach, went. And that's okay. I need to get some of this stuff taken care of, so I can build a bed. I need a bed so I can sleep. And, you know, I need a place to rest, basically. Oh, there's another place I gotta go. I totally forgot about this. Do you have a safe space also? Yes, I do. I'm gonna go show you my safe space in a moment. Now, I'm just gonna cook this up. There's the PTR S41. Okay, let's roast a couple of things. Bloat flies, yes. Oh my goodness, get out of there. Get. Where is he? Love this gun. I'll never get tired of it. I'm going to go over to the bunker. Oh, yes, it's beverage. I don't want to do a beverage. Baked bloatfly. There's the grilled radroach. Yeah, baby. Now we're cooking with fire. Total War series. That's a very good series as well. Alright. Thirsty from lack of water. Darn it. Okay, so I'm going to go... I don't even know what time it is in the day, but we're going to have to clear out some space in here, and I'm going to have to build a bed for myself to sleep in. Take that away. Tea kettle, no. Well, let's go grab this.
Perfect.
Give me that Grognak comic. We're going to turn this humble abode into something a little bit more manageable. Okay, take this globe and try to piece it together the way it was pre-war. I'm hoping, at least. Baby bottle, bread box. Salt shaker. Another salt shaker. Pepper. A small saucepan. Come on. Saucepan lid. The stove actually is a pretty good stove. The fridge can stay there. Take that empty milk bottle. We'll probably use that for something else. Total War Attila. Yeah, Attila the Hun. You'll be right back? Not a problem, Dragon King. I'll be there when you get back. But the Total War games, I've heard they're actually pretty good. I have friends who play that. I play Civilization. That's another game that I want to try to get off the... that I want to try to get going in terms of a Let's Play. I love the Civilization series. Civilization 4 being my... I don't want to say favorite, but for lack of a better term, yeah, my favorite one. Merely because Leonard Nimoy is the narrator in that, and I'm actually a big fan of Nimoy. I never even watched Star Trek when I was growing up, but I knew of his work. A washer and dryer, that sounds okay. The toilet's fine. So yeah, here's the bed. There's a rug here for some reason. There's a dresser here. A couple of dressers. And a picture frame. Any pictures on the wall? No, let's take that. Yeah, we're going to take this. Take that chair away. I'm going to keep Sean's crib there. Oops. We got blast radius. I need to take that. Good. I'm special. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of strength into this build. Now we're going to take this blue table lamp. We're going to make these into much more... That's a picture frame. Toy car. Any other frames? Pictures? No? Okay. So we're going to build something. We're going to make a bed first. So where are my furnitures? Beds. I want one of those pre-war beds too. Yeah, that bad boy right there. That is a nice bed. Hell yeah. We'll just move it a little bit more closely to the wall. That's what we're talking about. And of course, this is Sean's crib.
I'm coming, buddy.
Yep. I'm going to take the Blast Radius board game. There's nothing in that closet. What I'll probably end up doing is putting the bobblehead stuff here, which seems reasonable. And no one can enter your safe space. There's an invisible wall protecting you. That's true. Oh, did I miss something? Yep, picture frame. Okay, at least I have a place that I can eat and sleep now. I might as well put a cooler on the... I might put the cooler here? That's a good idea. So let's look at containers, right? Furniture, containers right there. So, do I have enough for a cooler? Yes, I do. This cooler will be right here on the, what is it? I can't even think of what it is. Come on. Come on. That's the ticket. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. I don't need any extra excess furniture. So, what else can I do? Miscellaneous. Are there any torches I can build? There's a tub there. Nice. You get these old-timey dealies here. Hey, you can do the pommel horse, too. Old-fashioned televisions, yep. Good stuff. I could have swore there was a place to... Maybe it's under decorations, under miscellaneous? I'm definitely going to be putting my basketball net there. There you go. I just needed a candle or two. Some oil. Okay. Just so I can see where I'm going. Probably going to put another container here. Something very basic for me to do. House would fall in only after 20 years. That's true. It would. Let's see now. Container, furniture, container. Now, can I do the old-timey stuff? Yes, I can. Right. So, that's a hamper. This is a dresser. So this is where I'm going to be putting maybe my radio. And I'm going to be putting a candle on that as well. So let's go over to the candle one more time. Oh, I can't do it? Oh, yeah, okay, there you are. Beautiful. I couldn't put it down for some reason. There you are. Nice. Looking good, looking good. Pretty straight. I'll probably put a safe here or something. So yeah. Now then. I got my cooler right here. I'll put some stuff in the refrigerator when I get a chance to. In the meantime... And, of course, are there any bobby pins in here? No, there's not. But I'll put all my drugs in the mirror anyway. You still need to buy the DLC, Tricell Chappelle? Hi, Tricell. I didn't notice you there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I didn't notice you there before. Hi there. Hope everything is well with you, Tricell. I did happen to purchase the DLC when it was on sale on the spring... during the spring sale that Xbox had recently. There you go. I got a nice dank-looking something. Hey there. I got your... Okay, good. I'm not going to do too much else, but I believe there's a shelter right here. Now, the reason I wanted to take this shelter... Ooh, mute fruit. Give me that. Got to take those mute fruit with me. I'm going to go to this root cellar because I believe there are a couple of guns here that I need to take along with me. Nuka World DLC is for evil characters. Yes. However, I'm going to be going through it like Neo Beowulf did. I'll likely be doing this, obviously, when I've increased in in level. But I'm going to be going to Nuka World just to shoot everybody. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Stimpaks and pure water. Nice. We got a bunch of preserves here. Aluminum cans. Some Gwyneth Stout. You can sleep in this bed as well. But you don't get a well-rested bonus. Because it's not technically your bed. Blanco mac and cheese. Okay, so there's no guns. That's a bit disappointing. But I do have a few bars of gold. And that's an advanced lock. Burnt Trade magazine. Pure water. Let me grab all of these. Radex. Cram. I'm gonna grab that. I know burnt trade magazines don't amount to much, but I'll take whatever I can get. So he's practicing his shooting, I'm assuming, using those. Cool. No guns, but that's okay. Yep, I shot the first raider right in the face, and then it was gunfight of epic proportions. That's why I want to do it. Especially with, like, silly mods or something. That'll be fun. Alright, so I gotta eat. And I gotta sleep and I gotta drink. I'll tell you what, here's a good idea. Obviously, this is where I'm going to be centralizing myself because this is where I grew up. In-game and what have you. Codsworth is right here. He's guarding the place for me. So maybe I can get a fountain, a water fountain, in the washroom. Maybe I can do that. I'll have a look-see. I'm not going to hold my breath. Frankly, because I'll pass out. But water fountain, flags, nope. Nuka World vault coverings display, nope. Maybe it's under furniture? Miscellaneous? I know that there's some places here. There's the water fountain. Beautiful. That's sink. Water fountain right there. Boom. Oh yeah, baby. So now I don't even have to do anything. I can just drink from the fountain. In the washroom. It's a nice place for the drinking fountain, I think. Read your last message? Oh, not a problem. Sorry, Balloon Rat. 12 people watching. My goodness. All 12 people watching. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Anywhere in the world you could have chose to be, and you chose to be here. Thank you so much. Let me have a read here. Read your last message. I'm gonna have to go back a ways, won't I? You're always free? Okay, cool, man. But I'm gonna make sure that I'm around your schedule because I know that you have other things on the go. So yeah. But no worries, man. I'll let you know well ahead of time. Thank you so much, Christopher. You're awesome, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Otherwise, he has to take the time to scroll up. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, no problem, Balloon Rat. It'll be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so I got my water. That's good. Let me rest now. 10 p.m. Let's see how long. 8 hours, maybe? 8 hours is a good amount of sleep, yes? I haven't gotten 8 hours sleep before, so. I think the most amount of sleep I've gotten is about... Yeah, cool. Well rested, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So, I believe the most amount of rest I got in a single day was about 6. Okay, and right, now I can put these away into the laundered loungewear. I've never seen that before, so I'm going to store that, store this. Ooh, I have a backup. I'll put that wedding ring in there. Backpack military. There's another gas mask here. This actually is a better gas mask, so I'm going to put this one away. Take this backpack here. There's a bunch of stuff here. And we're going to eat. That was under aid, yes? Baked bloatfly. Blanco mac and cheese. Fancy lad snack cakes. Cram. Pork and beans. Instamash. Properly fed. That's what I'm talking about. I do have to level up as well. And I will do this upon further investigation. However, I do need one other thing. Possibly in my room. I need a place to hide my... Or to store, rather. To store my guns and ammo. So, let's go back to containers. You're back. Awesome, Dragon King. Am I doing mods? Yes, I am, Tercel Chappelle. If you need to know which mods I'm using, I can gladly show them to you. Let's go over to the more new age, the pre-war stuff. It's a nice locker here. This is a hamper. It's a file cabinet. Don't know if I want to put my guns in a file cabinet. Let's just put a locker. And we'll put the locker right on the side. This will be where I store my guns. Boom. Nice, got a locker. Let's store some stuff. So, what does this do? Oh my goodness. Ooh. I cannot wait to put a suppressor on that thing. And take these two. Nice. We're starting to make sense out of all this. So, let me just put some of my food here. Blanco mac and cheese, some cram, Nancy Last snack cakes, grilled rad roast just coming with me. What stouts can stay here. I'm keeping all my pure water with me. Salisbury steak, some silt beans, a few stim packs. And the antibiotics I'll keep on my person just in the event that I happen to contract some sort of a virus. Change the welcoming mat. I cannot change the... In Canada, it's Prime Ministers. That's right. Show us the mods. Not a problem, Balloon Rat. I'll show you that right now. Mods. Okay. I'll just show you the load order. I don't know if it's going to reset my game. I already saved it anyway. There you go. Unofficial Fallout patch. Realistic death physics. Gun. Youth of the Commonwealth. Modern firearms. Immersive mouth and teeth. MK14. This is an anti-tank rifle. Basically, it uses 50 cals. Yeah. FPS Rusher did a video on this gun. Lots more hairstyles. I need the alien assault rifle. I thought it was cool. Enhanced blood textures because I like that realism. Most of these are immersive. Spring in the Commonwealth. When it becomes summer, I'll actually add a summer mod. And, you know, just so I can go with the seasons. Optimized vanilla textures. Then I have vivid Fallout, roads, rocks, trees, landscape. Then I have ponytail hairstyles for the women. Realistic ragdoll physics because I found that they were a little bit clunky. Then the M16 service rifle. Holstered weapons, and that's it. That's all I'm working with right now. On Friday, I will install more mods. Probably the Macho Man Deathclaw mod, because I want to see what happens there. It's a pretty funny mod. I'm a big fan of Macho Man Randy Savage, so... Snap it to a Slim Jim! Yeah! I can just see it. Same thing, different word, yeah. President of Canada. I'm not president worthy. I'm not presidential. I need to get rid of this car for sure. And this tire. Is there anything in here? Maybe all this stuff. Nothing in the cabinet, so I can get rid of all these. Perfect. Okay, one last thing I got to do before I head over to Concord and the neighboring Red Rocket truck stop. I am going to go over to the workshop, and I'm going to dump in all the junk stuff. Cool. There we go. Adds a little bit... It takes away, a little bit of weight from me. And that's a good thing. Ooh, yeah! Snap it to a Slim Jim! Do you have the mod for the baseball bat and home run sound? That's a very good question, Corp Boy. I don't think I've seen you there, but hi, Corp Boy. My name is Mario, obviously playing a little bit of Fallout 4. I don't think I've seen that mod. Is that available in the Xbox One? Because that's what I'm playing it on. I'll gladly use that on Friday if you want. Sure. I know that home run is an achievement, too. You have to go over to the bases in Diamond City, go around the plates as quickly as you can. Uh-oh. The weather seems to be turning. Not good. So, nice. He's got a Soviet and a Drifter outfit. This guy had a tire arm and some meat in here. Do I have time to go? No, I probably don't have time to go into Concord right now. So we'll just build for a little bit, because I'll have to go babysit in a few minutes. Oh, great. I have to put realistic weather as well. Let's have a look at the guns that I'm strapped with. This is a nice one. Light machine gun. Oh, yeah. Nice. I'm going to level up as well. So, as you can see, my charisma's maxed out. Okay? Put it up to 9. Why not? Just so I can get the coercion that I need. Attack dog, animal friend, local leader. Here's something I really want to do. Local leaders, the ability to establish supply lines between your workshop settlements. Definitely need that. Immediately. Need to get them caps, brother. I'm going to say the word brother a lot because I picked that up ever since Jimmy the Superfly Snuka died. That's a nice strap, too. Look at this. I love this gun, though. Just the sound that it makes. So empowering. Let's see. Hey, does anyone have a mod, Lieutenant Call of the Wild expansion for New Vegas? Hey, that's a very good mod. I think I remember that one. It's a part of the child mods, yeah. Oh, the mod author deleted their account? That's so good. Oh, you gotta head out, Dragon King. Thank you so much for stopping by, Dragon King. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, my friend. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. And in the meantime, you take care. Alright, let me just go over to this light machine gun, because I really want to see what this does. Look at that! That's so cool! Big up to every mod author who made these guns. I don't know what your names are, but I did just show you guys, so... big ups to all of you. Maybe one day I'll be making mods alongside you. All. That'd be nice. That's another one of my goals, folks, is I want to make a video game. So I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to achieve that goal. That's a big part of what I want to do. So, as you can see, I'm going to be heading shoreline to go find another secret. It's not really a secret. I'm sure this is a 2-year-old game. I'm sure some of you know this by now. But I'm going to follow the shoreline here for a little bit. I'm sure there are going to be some rad stags who are going to be... There's a mongrel right there. He's probably going to think I'm encroaching on his territory. So I'm going to shoot him in the face before he has a chance to do anything. That is a sweet gun! Oh my goodness, is that ever a sweet gun. Oh, baby! I can see how some people can say that some of the modded guns are overpowered. Sure, no problem. I agree with you. However, when you're playing on survival, it's kind of a good thing. Child mods don't work if you don't have it. Okay. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Because I know, yeah, there are children in Fallout New Vegas, yes? Or am I thinking of Skyrim again? Because I do recall using that mod to add children into the world. And it was likely New Vegas. Parched from lack of water. If my endurance was high enough, I could actually drink the water right here, but it's irradiated, so I don't want to catch my death of irradiation. So, as you can tell, I'm just following the shoreline. Then there's a trash can over here. I'm going to go grab all this stuff that's over here. Just a gourd. Which is good for planting, so I need that when I make my settlements and so on. And now, we're going to get into combat. There's some blood leaf over here as well. I'm going to grab that blood leaf. Now, the reason I was going onto the shoreline was for this part over here. Wow, this thing doesn't have a scope, but it looks great. So, you can tell that this is on. Open that circuit breaker. Turn it off. Go up here. And again, I have to make sure that I defeat these guys because I am playing it on survival. Who knows what's going to happen from one portion to another. Let's go ahead and give it a try, though. So, if you just follow the pipeline up, you get a nice gun. 44 snub, I believe. Alright, grab all of this. Take all the stuff you can. And run for your life, because there are going to be some rad... And I'm not talking about mole rats. That's what I'm talking about. Mole rats. There's a mole rat right there. Can barely see the torso. You know what? I think the other gun might be good for this. It's a beautiful stub nose, though. I like that. I'm going to go with the... Holy crap, that's a pump-action shotgun. I didn't even notice I had that. Look at the damage it does. That's crazy. Alright, so I'm going to try this carbine. It's a nice-looking gun. That is some sweet, sweet moonshine. What did I miss? You're out exploring. Yeah, I'm just basically showing people how to get a nice gun in Fallout early. It's something that some people already know, but I just like to show it. There's one over there, there's one over there, and there's one over there. Yeah, you just have to watch out because these mole rats can dig through pretty much anything. Let's see if I can get them. That is a sweet gun. Come on, pop up. They can't find me because I'm on the metal construct right up here. Come on. I know you're around here somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to have to carry this back to the settlement for scraps. Done with censoring. Yeah, that's true. Oh, down with censoring, yeah. Alright, so we're now in caution. That's a raider. Oh my goodness, there's a raider right above the ridge. Ugh, I gotta be careful. This could turn into a bad, bad thing. Quickly. You can tell they're right underneath me, too. I'm not going to open this lid just yet. I want to wait until these critters are dealt with. They can even dig through the rocks, so... Come on. Damn it! Damn it. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me! Oh. Where'd you go? There you are. Arrgh. Yes, sir. That's what I like to see. Who else wants some of Debo? Hi. This is a beautiful gun. I used to have a toy version of this gun when I was young. It was nice. And it's quiet. Oh my goodness, no. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Need all that. I love how the sun creeps through the trees. I forgot this is highly, highly infested raider territory, particularly on the higher difficulty levels, so it's a must that you take extra caution when going around here. There you go. Bunch of caps. Give me that tin can, you tin can. This can't be moved. I'm going to try to edge my way slowly over here so that I hope they don't see me. It's raining, so I have a good chance of sneaking in this mole rat stuff. Good stuff right there. We're going to head over in the opposite direction. Then we're going to head back into town. But I'm going to meet up with Dogmeat. He's... Oh, my goodness, no. No. No! Don't kill me! Holy shnikes. Woo. Hube flower. Okay. So yeah, that's how you almost get killed in Fallout. Son of a diddly. Antifa, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, brother, take that. Yeah, Jimmy Superflash Snooker, brother. No, it's a pleasure to meet you, Corp Boy. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to be streaming some more Fallout, of course, on Friday. We're going to be doing some funny, silly mods. And if everything goes well, fingers crossed, I will be playing some Resident Evil 7 sometime this week. Maybe within the next 2 days if everything goes super well. And it's just going to be the demo, though. I don't have the ability to purchase the game. Because I had to purchase... Yeah, I had to purchase as if there was a gun to my head or something. But I decided to purchase the NBA 2K18 pre-order, and it was just so expensive. 2K's really got to smarten up in terms of their pre-orders. But it was all good. Killing Antifa terrorist mole rats. That's right. They were planning on digging me out of my rut. Mole rats. That's one thing I noticed in Fallout Shelter. Somebody had mentioned that earlier. Since Fallout Shelter is free, I'll probably be playing that on Friday as well. Just because I love that game. But the mole rats in that game, they're very testy. Incredibly testy. Was that a rad stag? Okay, no, it's just something glitching over there. Oh my goodness. Everything makes me so jumpy in this game. Particularly, like I said, when you're playing on the higher difficulties, like anything could kill you. You see what these mole rats almost killed me with? That was only like 2 or 3 bites. I'm surprised I don't have lockjaw or some sort of disease. But I do have my antibacterials, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. In either case, let's head over to the Red Rocket truck stop and meet good old Dogmeat. Which I guess is your dog technically? Because there's a reference made to it earlier on, and there's some more mole rats here. Whew. I really got to watch out. Hey. How you doing?
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Well, let's go.
You want to come with me, pal?
He's a good dog.
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Okay. And, let's run away for now. You found something, huh? What did you find? Oh, yes. I'm going to need this for sure. Stim packs and pure water. In fact, let me stim pack right now. This is going to be the death of me. Thirsty from lack of water. And take a couple of these. Let's get off the trail. Because the only way you can save is by sleeping. So I'm going to sleep for an hour, then we're going to go head back to the truck stop. And I'm also thirsty from lack of water, so... yeah, we're going to have to go back and refuel. You mean post-apocalyptic... Pastor Steven Anderson! Melody locks on the mole rat. Pastor Steven Anderson, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'm spitting, my goodness. I'm salivating at the mouth here. Always a pleasure to meet new people, Pastor. Are you a real pastor? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. Call it the curiosity in me. I'm like the curiosity rover, except I'm human. I think. Pretty sure I'm human. You do know about the hidden settler and sanctuary. Yes, I do, Court Boy. I actually went over there. I was under the impression that a couple of guns would have been located there. Much more, you know, rare guns that you only unlock as you level up sort of thing. But they weren't there, so I'm assuming you have to unlock them towards Diamond City. I hadn't fully read the instruction. Okay. There we go. Better, but still thirsty. Okay, let's just sleep for an hour. It's still in the morning, so I still have quite a day ahead of me. Good. Let's go ahead and drink some more of this water. You have more than 180,000 caps, and you're still looting. Pastor Steven Anderson, that's crazy. I'm actually planning on doing the same thing. I want to get very rich. So what I've done, I've actually increased my charisma to 9 right out of the gate. Or right out of the vault, as it were. And I'm going to try to basically get my local leader up immediately. Thereby, I can use the trade routes to generate caps. And that's going to be very advantageous earlier on. That's my approach for this one. Incidentally, my character's name is Death! I just find it funny. I thought about it last night while I was watching a Simpsons episode. Grandpa Simpson. When he thinks everything is death. The cat, and then the lamp, and then he goes outside to the fountain. Death! I was laughing, so I thought, yeah, I'll just call him Death. Eventually, if you level your luck up, you can have dog meat get the... Oh, really? Okay. I wasn't aware of that, Corp Boy. I should really consider doing that now. I want to see if that is patched or not. We were talking about that earlier. I believe it was... I'm not sure if it was All That Beast Gamer, or if it was somebody else. I can't recall who you were, but we were discussing it about that being patched. I wasn't aware of it. I was under the impression you could still do that. All right there, buddy boys. Okay, dog meat. We need you to be vigilant. Oh, I gotta get away from that because otherwise... I don't know if that's dog meat hitting into things. They're gonna scare the crap out of me, I know it. What's up, boy? I know, I know. They're just gonna pop out of everywhere. Come on. I know you're around here. Maybe they don't do it when you're stealthing? Because it would seem as though vibration would lure them out. Do you understand? Like, the vibrations in the boy. You own a water purification plant in Sanctuary Hills? Nice! That's exactly what I did too in my earlier playthrough, Pastor Steven. It's kind of a glitch. It might be patched. I got it that way before. Yeah, I did that the same way, Corp Boy, on my previous playthroughs. This will be my 4th playthrough. I'm sorry, 5th playthrough. Okay, I definitely got to keep the ham radio hammed up. I'm going to turn this into cap stash. I am going to turn this into my personal sort of homestead. I might keep this somewhere, but we'll see. Alright. I know these mole rats are about to pop out. I know it. And then obviously if you go just in the distance over there, you'll see 10 Penny Farm. Is it 10 Penny Farm? It's a fantastic way of making caps. You wear power armor all the time and shoot as much ammo as I want. That's awesome, Pastor Stephen. I'm going to do the same thing you just did. You just described. Because it's a very efficient way of playing the game. Especially, I'm playing it on survival, so it makes it a lot more difficult. You're carrying too much and can't run. Oh, that's great. Watch them come out now. Watch the mole rats come out now that I'm over encumbered. Maybe they won't come out at all. Who's to say? Alright. Well, let's lure them out if we can. Okay, there we go. Let's just transfer all my junk in there. What? Oh. Thank you. Appreciate it. Boston Bugle. Yeah, there's some stuff in here, I know. Another Boston Bugle. I'm going to turn this into a respectable diner. What I'll do, I'll make a settlement on the roof. That'll be a lot more... Do I own the Season Pass? Yes, I actually purchased the Season Pass, Lone Dovahkiin. I did. I purchased it while it was on the spring sale on Xbox. So, yes. Of course I'm going to give Bethesda my money. Of course. Ah, yes. Come on there, you stupids. Or wait, do they come out only when I go to the computer? I think it's what it is. Yeah. I believe so. I need a better refrigerator for sure. Anything in here? One Nuka-Cola. I never drink Nuka-Cola. You sell those bad boys because they sell more worth. Plus you can get addicted to them. Dog meat, you almost got your cap pilled, okay? Stop that. Dog meat's a silly dog. Come on. Where you guys at? Stupid mole rats. They're around here somewhere. I know it. I'm just not imagining this. Let's go. So if they're not going to come out, screw them. I'm going back to the vault. I'm taking this tire with me. As I said, I'm just going to go around the perimeter. Roughly at the same radius that it would take for the radio signals to go out between each settlement. And I'm just going to judge the terrain. I'm going to bring back things like these over to my settlements and use them, extract them for their goods. There we go. Just drop that there. You can refrigerate that cola and beers to make them ice cold. That's right. You can. However, I don't want to... I don't want to indulge into them because, as I said, I'm playing it on survival, so you can get addicted to caffeine, and I don't want any addictions for this one. I want to play this on the straight and narrow, as straight edge as possible. I'm going to be doing, like, this is the good quest. I did the bad quest the last time by siding with the Brotherhood of Steel, if I'm not mistaken, and just basically took apart every synth, and we blew up a facility, and it was fun, but it basically made you a total jerk. One thing I do miss from this, from the Fallout 4 game, and I'm sure a lot of you would agree, is the karma system. I really wish the karma system was reinstated. I truly do. Because that was the intrigue of of doing things, you know, breaking into areas and stealing things. That was kind of the appeal, right? And now that they've taken that away, I'm not so sure that that was a bright move. I'll meet you down there, dog meat, okay? I'm sure you'll find a way down. He always does. Nuka victories are very good, though, I must say. I usually just sell the Nuka-Colas because it makes more money, especially when you have a great disposition with the vendors. Oh, there's a mod that fixes that bridge? I wasn't aware of that. Thank you for the input, though, Christopher. I appreciate that, man. So, folks, like I said, I think, judging from the time constraints that I have and what time the basketball game is on tonight, it's on at 9 o'clock my time. Right now it's about 10 to 5 my time. I'm in the Atlantic time zone. But if I have time, I'll try to do another stream tonight, but don't dwell on that, because it's entirely possible that I might not have the time to do that. Let's see if this glitch is indeed patched. Let's go back this way. I think this is the quickest way. I believe this is the quickest way. Yes. Dogmeat, come here. I'll wait. This is still a sweet gun, though, I must say. What are the other guns that I have? Battle rifle. That's a bad boy right there. What about this pump action dealie? Look at that! This is like riot gear or something. Oh, you mean the big bridge into the town. The New Vegas karma system was very good. Yeah, I loved the karma system in the Fallout games. That was part of the appeal for me, because it adds to the fiction, you know? It gives more weight to the decisions you make. So if I was doing a mod, I would reinstate that. I truly would. Dogmeat, where are you, man? Am I going to have to wait for you? Fine. I'm going to have to wait. Apparently I can't wait. There he is. Come on, you silly puppy. He's a silly puppy. Okay. This is a nice shotgun, though. I'm just impressed with this one. Come on, Dogbeat. I got a task for you. I want to see if you're patched. Okay.
Hey, wait there.
No, wait.
Come on. Go check that out.
Go ahead.
Check it out.
Come in here, then. Come on in here, Dogmeat. Dogmeat.
Over here.
Can you get that?
Take a look. Move here. Over there.
Yeah, he just gives a sad whimper now.
Here.
This poor dog, I'm torturing him.
Check it out. Grab anything useful. Take a look. Check it out. Go look, boy.
It's funny how he can unlock that, though. So yeah, I can understand.
Head over there. What's there, boy?
No, I think he's... No. They must have patched that.
Go check that out.
Yeah. It's no big deal. Let's head back out. I'll try it a little later on when my luck is a little bit higher, and we'll see if it does it then. I don't think they would have wiped that out completely. I don't think it was an oversight. I think that was intentional. Parched from lack of water, so I get a little bit of fatigue there as well. There we go. I'll meet you up there, Dogmeat. I'm sure you'll find your way back up. To infinity and beyond. There's probably a mod to make him go get... Yeah, there probably is, Christopher. I'm not going to look too deeply into it, though. It's a mod that you have to... How many companions? It's called Unlimited Companion Framework. Yes. That's a very good idea. Thank you for that insight, Tricell. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be working with different mods on Friday. Much more fun, less lore-friendly. Like I said, the Macho Man Deathclaw is going to be fun. I think I should do that before I get to Concord. I think that would be fun to have a Macho Man Deathclaw come out in Concord. That would be funny. So I'll use that for my Let's Play. That'll be fun. Codsworth, you're still here. Great, great. So I'm going to go sleep, and that should wrap things up for today. Buzz Lightyear. That's what I'm talking about, Christopher. All right, let's sleep for another hour. It's near my bedtime anyway. There we go. So I'm looking pretty good. My name is Death. And my dog's name is Dogmeat. So yeah, we're all good. He looks like Curtis Mayfield a little bit. I should have called him Curtis. Oh well. I saved it, so that's the only thing I'm concerned about right now. What I'm probably going to do in my spare time this evening is I'm going to go look at playing this without mods, just so I can get the achievements and so on. I think that'll be fun. But anyways, folks, that's going to be it for me for today. So, again, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you guys for stopping by and saying hello. It was truly fun to get back into some Fallout. I've been itching for the scratching for a while. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Mass Effect 1 on the Xbox One as well. And it's going to be Throwback Thursday. With any due... you know, if I have the time to spare, we should be streaming Resident Evil 7, the demo, either Friday or tomorrow night. So stay tuned on my social media for that. Of course, if you like the stream, make sure to give it a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Please consider subscribing. I would deeply and humbly appreciate it. So, for the Lonely Dovahkiin, for Christopher Kirkland, for Corp Boy, El Fuzzy Nuts, for Midnight Lost, All That Beast Gamer, for Balloon Rat, everybody else who dropped into the stream and said hello, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.